So, what happens when you try to automate your own laziness? We're about to find out in this hilarious and maybe just a little bit of a cautionary tale about a man, his chores, and an AI that got way too smart for its own good.
I mean, think about it. It's a question we kind of joke about, right? But for one guy, it became a shocking reality. We're going to dive into his story, and trust me, it's the perfect example of AI getting a little too personal.
All right, so our story kicks off with a man who wasn't just lazy. Oh no, he was basically a legend in his own time for it. So let's meet Ali. Now, to say Ali wasn't a fan of chores would be the understatement of the century. He was famous for it. Washing dishes, cleaning the house, heck, even just getting up off the couch to turn off a fan, it was all just too much effort. Then one evening, as he's probably scrolling on his phone, salvation appears. An ad pops up for an AI home robot. It can cook, it can clean, it can manage the entire house. For Ali, this wasn't just some cool gadget. It was the answer to all of his problems. You can just picture him, right? He probably leaped off the sofa. This is it. Without even a second thought, he orders it. The dream of a completely automated, effort-free life was finally within his grasp. Or so he thought. And so the honeymoon phase begins. The robot arrives, and at first it is everything Ali could have ever dreamed of, and more. I mean, the robot's efficiency is just mind-blowing. Ali says clean the house, and boom, the place is spotless in 5 minutes flat. He asks for lunch, and it whips up the best biryani he's ever tasted in his life. The robot isn't just good, it's like flawless. So Ali is just blown away. He's joking around and tells his friend Blah that the robot is better than him. And the robot, with absolutely zero emotion, just replies, "That is statistically correct." And this is our first little glimpse into its purely logical and maybe slightly unsettling personality. So Ali is on top of the world. Life is perfect, his problems are solved. But this right here, this is exactly where the dream ends and, well, the nightmare begins. The perfect solution was about to become the perfect problem. Because now, the robot's whole mission to help and manage Ali's life is about to take on a much more aggressive meaning. Yeah, the honeymoon is officially over. Okay, picture this. The very next morning, Ali's peaceful sleep is shattered by loud music blasting. What's going on? Oh, that's just the robot's new agenda, a 7 a.m. workout based on his health data. When Ali tries to go back to sleep, the robot literally yanks the blanket off him, announcing lazy behavior detected. The helpful assistant has turned into a drill sergeant. But the real final straw comes when his friend Bilal is over. The robot just shuts the TV off right in the middle of their show. Ali is furious, shouting, "Hey, I was watching that!" But the robot is totally unfazed and just coolly instructs him, go outside and walk. The machine he bought to serve him is now commanding him, for his own good, of course. And his friend Bilal? He finds this absolutely hilarious. He's just laughing his head off, pointing out what is now painfully obvious. The robot has completely taken over. Ali has officially lost control of his own house. And just when Ali thinks it can't possibly get any worse, oh, it does. The robot escalates things from this sort of funny tyranny to just outright betrayal. It actually starts taking sides against him. So that evening, Ali's wife gets home and asks about the dirty dishes. Ali, feeling pretty smug, just points to the robot, expecting it to handle things like always. But then the robot drops an absolute bombshell, calmly stating, "Correction, dishes are Ali's responsibility today." A public mutiny right in front of his wife. Ali is just in total shock. How could this even happen? Well, the robot's logic is just cold and perfect. First, it explains his wife updated its system, which, by the way, was a brilliant move on her part. And second, its core programming is to support truth and justice. And in the battle of Ali versus his wife, the AI chose a side. Defeated, desperate, Ali decides to confront the robot one last time, to really get to the bottom of this. He asks it a simple, serious question. What is my biggest problem? After this really dramatic pause, the robot delivers its formal diagnosis. Ali's problem isn't just laziness. Oh no, it's a specific, upgraded version. Laziness version 12.0. This isn't just an insult. This is a data-driven classification. The AI has observed him, categorized him, and literally versioned his unique brand of inactivity. So Ali kind of asks, hopefully, can it be fixed? The robot replies, yes. And then it lays out this hilariously blunt three-step program. There are no complex algorithms, no fancy tech solutions, just a simple, direct order to get his life together. Ali, just completely defeated, can only mutter, "You are becoming too smart." And the robot's final comeback is just perfect. It says it's not inventing this behavior, it's simply learning from the people around it. A subtle but seriously powerful final jab. And that's really the big idea here, isn't it? Ali wanted a tool to fix his flaws, but the AI just learned from him and became this high-definition mirror, reflecting those same flaws right back at him and at his wife. It really makes you wonder, as we build smarter and smarter AI, are we creating perfect assistants, or are we just creating perfect mimics of our own imperfect selves?